They do not give the prey any chance. Do you think these prey can escape? The next scene will be more devastating than we think. Long before the sun begins to rise high enough to warm the grasslands, the savannah draws in a deep breath. A disturbance ripples through the tall grass, an intentional, measured movement that indicates something formidable is nearing. This lion approaches with determination evident in every line of his form. He isn't simply patrolling. He's marking his authority, stepping into a realm where every scent warns and every shadow implies purpose. His mane, thick and dark, absorbs the early light like burning embers. He crouches down, shoulders moving with contained power. Today is not about hunting prey. Today is about asserting dominance. Ahead lies a boundary protected by another male, a veteran adversary, whose presence has defined this territory for countless seasons. The tension between them feels almost tangible, stretching across the open landscape like a taut bowstring waiting to snap. Small herds freeze in their tracks. Birds silently take to the branches. Even the wind pauses. The lion's claws dig into the earth as he stealthily approaches, interpreting every cue, calculating each movement. Out here, sheer strength alone won't decide the outcome. Authority must be earned through bravery, endurance, and the guts to confront danger directly. Here, every confrontation is a story told in dust and instinct, one that honors the courageous and challenges the fearless. The opposing male steps out of the thicket with the poise of one who has ruled undisputed. His mane is lighter, yet his stance exudes confidence. This is his territory, his heritage, his unbroken series of victories. He stands broad and immovable, blocking the path as if the ground itself rose to face the intruder. For a fleeting moment, the savannah freezes around them. Two lions, shaped by different struggles, gaze across a narrowing distance, neither intent on backing down. The approaching male slows, assessing every twitch, every shift in weight. He understands this meeting as more than a test of strength. It's a negotiation of fate. A single miscalculation could label him an unworthy outsider in this land. Yet even the slightest hesitation can reveal weakness. So he proceeds steadfast, unflinching, intentional. The air thickens until even distant herds feel the tension. Antelope huddle together. A pair of elephants pause mid-step. The wild has learned to sense the approaching tempest before it strikes, and this moment vibrates with the promise of impact. Both lions prepare their breaths slow and even. No roar is necessary. Their silence speaks volumes, two forces ready to redefine territory, destiny, and the delicate balance of the plains. The chase doesn't begin with thunder, it ignites in silence. The pride spreads across the grasslands, each lioness moving into position with nearly ghostly stealth. Downwind concealed, they observe the herd moving, unaware of the brewing storm around them. One lioness crawls closer, her body low, her breath steady, waiting for even the slightest disruption in the herd's flow. A young wildebeest falters. That instant is all it takes. The lead huntress darts forward, unleashing a surge of energy few creatures can outrun. The plains explode, hooves, thundering dust, swirling panic crashing through the herd. Yet the lionesses don't charge blindly. They funnel, swerve, and carve routes that corner their target with practiced expertise. Here, instinct transforms into choreography, where timing becomes the edge that separates success from hunger. Tonight the pride pushes forward, driven by a hunger intensified by days of chasing shadows. In the final seconds, everything hangs in the balance. The selected prey bolts in fear, muscles quivering, but the pride strengthens its formation like a tightening noose woven from instinct. One lioness leaps, forcing a sharp change in direction. Another sweeps in from the side, blocking any escape with raw strength. The hunted beast stumbles, balance shattered by fear and fatigue. Then comes the decisive blow. A powerful jump lands across its back, claws digging in weight, forcing it down. The struggle is short, yet intense, a clash of wills for survival. Dust swirls, hooves kick, but the pride holds firm, each lioness adding her strength until the resistance finally fades. Yet, victory doesn't mean tranquility. It's merely the start of a new battle. Across the plains, rival eyes shimmer in the descending twilight. Hyenas have sensed the commotion, and their approach hums through the air like a foreboding sign. The pride knows the feast won't go unchallenged. The thrill of the hunt lasts only heartbeats before the savannah is alive with movement again. From the shadows, the first echoes of cackling emerge, hyenas bold and relentless approaching with growing confidence. Their silhouettes multiply across the ridge, forming a restless wave of opportunists drawn by the aroma of fresh rewards. The pride encircles the carcass, muscles, tense tails held high. They've fought this battle before. Hyenas don't simply appear. They besiege, probing their resolve with quick feints and taunting calls meant to fracture concentration. One comes too close, and a lioness lunges forward, sending it skidding back, but the message is clear. More are on the way. Hyenas thrive in numbers, and tonight their ranks swell. The pride readies itself, knowing this confrontation will drain vital energy they cannot afford to waste. In the savannah, a meal is never secure. It must be defended with the same ferocity used to capture it. The standoff escalates as the hyena clan draws nearer, weaving in erratic patterns. Their confidence strengthens with every step, their calls rising in a symphony designed to shake even the strongest will. The lionesses stand resolute, muscles taut, eyes flashing with warning. One careless move could cost them their hard-earned meal. Suddenly, the line breaks. A daring hyena lunges, eager to snatch a piece of opportunity. In an instant, a lioness retaliates, her roar slicing through the tension like a weapon. The clan recoils, but only for a heartbeat. Tenacity is their greatest asset, and they surge forward once more, tighter and bolder, encircling with strategic precision. The pride shifts tactics, guarding the carcass while covering each other's flanks. Every second becomes a contest of endurance, a challenge of who will yield first. Here, dominance isn't measured by size alone, but by the determination to hold your ground when outnumbered. As night deepens, a new figure appears in the chaos, a territorial male drawn by the scent of conflict and the allure of power. His outline rises above the grass mane, bristling stride heavy with authority. The hyenas falter. A single roar from him shakes the very ground, scattering the nearest of them like startled birds. The balance of power shifts immediately, yet his presence isn't without implications. With authority comes expectation. He approaches the pride, claiming his share with the confidence of a ruler, returning to his rightful place. The lioness is part aware that hierarchy demands respect even when weary. But the plains seldom grant peace. Rival males linger just beyond the ridge, their distant calls hinting at ambition. The pride senses it an imminent challenge, far more perilous than scavengers. In the savannah, struggles for leadership reshape destinies, and the next confrontation brews in the shadows. Dawn breaks over the plains, revealing tensions that have simmered through the night. The rival males close in their steady strides, carrying the weight of purpose. Each step declares they seek territory, power, and the pride that accompanies it. The resident male stands tall-maned, illuminated by the rising sun, his stance unwavering. He's aware of what's about to unfold, no compromise, no retreat. The lionesses gather the cubs, nudging them towards safety. They've witnessed these clashes before and comprehend the brutal stakes involved. A pride's future can pivot in a single encounter. The atmosphere thickens as the challengers approach, muscles, coiled tails lashing in readiness. A low growl emanates from deep within the resident male's throat, signaling his final alert. But the rivals advance undeterred. In the savannah, a throne isn't simply inherited, it's fought for, reclaimed, and defended with everything a lion has left. The clash explodes in a frenzy of fury. The resident male charges first, meeting the lead challenger in a collision that sends dust spiraling into the morning light. Claws rake bodies, twist roars, echo loudly. The lionesses observe, from a distance, tense and motionless. The outcome will determine their survival. The fight is primal and unrestrained, each blow a desperate attempt to cling to heritage. But the challengers are unyielding, pressing harder with each thrust. The savannah awaits its new sovereign. Finally, the dust settles and a new silence envelops the plains. The defeated male retreats into the distance, consumed by tall grass and a relentless future. The victor stands guard over the territory he has claimed, sides heaving, mane marred with the traces of battle. The pride watches warily, knowing their fates will now intertwine with his strength, his choices, his survival. Yet in the savannah, no reign endures indefinitely. Each sunrise heralds fresh challengers, unseen perils, shifting alliances, and the unending trial of endurance. For lions, power isn't merely a title, it's a burden carried one day at a time. And as the wind sweeps across the golden landscape, it murmurs an eternal truth: only those who adapt survive. If you enjoyed this journey into the wild, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more narratives shaped by nature's fiercest struggles.